Alright, I'm uploading an 18 and over one so that people can leave comments. Thank you. This is the very first thing that you see in my wallet, and I always carry it with me. Hey everyone. Let me show you guys real quick. My dad bought this for me because I had asked my sister for it, but I guess she kind of didn't get the hint, but that's okay. I love you, Alex. I love you, Dad. This little Folgers, my queen bought this for me, but now it's filled with, I don't know the exact term from it. It is considered a bronze but it's penny. 95% copper. I think the rest is tin. So it's bronze. I mean it's tin. I mean and it's copper. And these are all wheat pennies, which are all copper except for 1943 because of World War II. During World War II, all the copper was needed for munitions. My little habit, my little like collections. And this is Amelia Clark, bless her soul. She is the queen of the queens. Okay. Let me show you guys some more. This is where I keep my receipts. So you can see here. If you can see here, let me see. Yeah. Like doctor's visit, Johnson Pharmacy, fast food, groceries, Dollar Trees, guys, don't think, transportation, LOL, because I don't really have transportation. That's when I got my thing. Apparel, shoes, miscellaneous, PayPal, post office. I don't know what that is. Hello. Mama y Papa. And if you guys look at this, this is disgusting. Look how many receipts I have for cigarettes. I keep them with the hopes that one day I will quit. And here is the suitcase that I keep. They say this is better to put your phone in than rice. So I've been keeping a hold of these. Alright, so this right here, because the government, I signed my name or something, I have to keep all the receipts from Mariah. And this doesn't include them all. This just started when I started recording one. See, Mariah, the ones I saved. Alright. But anyways, and I have a series on that too, on my Patreon, which is because I'm pretty much, since mom is disabled, I'm the one that has to make her food. So, speaking real quick on Patreon, today starts episode 90. For her birthday, I made it myself. What does it say down there? A house rule does not make a home. Following it does. Oh, that's my phrase. In case you missed what I said, that is a custom-made box that I did to put Mariah's birthday present in. Which is, well, it's not really have nothing to do with the fact that just about all of Nevada is owned by the country. Only like this little section is owned by the state. And like, look at Wyoming. One state in Wyoming, how many people live here. It's interesting. Mississippi, where's the Mississippi? It ends in New Orleans, which is right here. So I made a mistake here. Instead of following the Mississippi River, which actually separates the states of Mississippi and Louisiana, I followed a part of the river that extends from the Mississippi River. What separates Texas from Oklahoma? Huh. Mississippi's not that big. The Grand Lakes, they're no joke though. These, even though they're lakes, they're like a sea. And you should be, if you watch enough YouTube, you see how many boats have fallen into that. And Maine, the last car that I owned, the lady who owned it, she lived in Maine. She only drove it during the summer. Oh, and she was an older lady. During the winter, she kept it parked. Had no rust. It was brand new, 4,000 miles. 1988 Chevrolet Caprice Brome. That car was so beautiful. Quick fact about Maine. It's called Maine because it's the mainland. And also, the lady who owned the vehicle, when she parked it in the winter, she always parked it in the garage. You're driving a truck, right? A work truck. There's no mirror in like the middle. There's only side mirrors. So by law, you don't have to have a mirror in the middle. Again, I recorded this guy over something I said. This has to do with a cop that followed me along Taft Street into Hollywood because I didn't have a rear view mirror in the middle. It's a 1988 Chevy, and Taft Street eventually ends and it goes into Hollywood, which is a different city. Registration, insurance, my license, everything was good. And he's like, oh, well, I just stopped you because you don't have a mirror in the center. You know what I felt like telling the stupid? I felt like telling him, oh, I don't have a mirror in the center? Oh, okay. Well, can I ask you a question? Do you stop every delivery vendor, like let's say that delivers chips, delivers milk, bread, whatever the case is, and do you stop any one of those people that drive 18-wheelers and don't have mirrors in that go to the back? Do you stop them as well too? Please, I would like to know. The second I say that, he tell me to step out of the car. Alright, now what I wanted to talk about, since I saw my therapist the other day, I started going more over my Russian. Oh, that was on the 2nd this month. That was the day I saw her. But I went a little more. Spapivo. Spapivo means thank you. Spapivo. We knew that. I just wrote it a bunch of times because I don't have anybody to practice with. Actually came up with an idea as I was recording Royalty Food 90, and it would be essentially a video call with somebody that wants to learn a new language. So if someone wants to learn how to speak English, they can video call me and I will speak to them in English. And myself, since I want to learn Russian, I would video call someone in Russian and then just charge accordingly, whether it be like a 15-minute session or a 30-minute session. Okay, this is what I want to talk to you guys about. First, let's make my coffee. Sorry I'm taking so long, people. Okay, I wanted to try to do mostly pictures since I couldn't talk too much. This is the envelope fully filled. Here's where it's coming from. I made a mistake. When you make a mistake with a pen, you just cross it out with a single line. Here's where it's going to. I put attn for attention because it's for several people. I made a mistake starting to write hiatus road, so again, a single line, and I put the right address. And then just the complete address with the zip code, and then I put attention so any of those people could open it. Oh, it stopped recording after the damn alarm. Damn it. I didn't go over anything important, but that's good because I don't want to record too much. I'm making coffee. It's my Rick Morty cup. If you guys like these, you can find them in, where are my friends that you got it at? No, that it's Spencer's. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna go to do. I'm gonna make this kit available for video for kids because my demographics from 13 to 17 is 0 because all my videos are for adults. This video, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a real letter, not an email, but regular ours, U.S. Postal Service mail. It consists of this, a stamp. This is what you call an envelope. I already filled it out. This is the front of it. This is the back of it, which has the part that opens. The letters are in it already. And hola, Dad, feliz día. Voy a esperar a media hora. Le voy a preguntarle suavecito. We don't have to smoke. I need to make this kids friendly. I don't like children seeing people smoking, because my personal suggestion is never say that you cannot smoke. Just say you have to wait until you're 21. That's just me personally. Just punch them as hard as you can, you know, to the point where they get a black eye. And if that doesn't do it, you know, try to get creative. Like, just think about how you can inflict pain that they will never forget it. That way they realize that way it instills fear in them to even want to smoke a cigarette. And don't worry about punching them in the face and them getting a black eye. Once you talk to the police and you tell them that it was because they smoked a cigarette, the police will tell you feel like punching them again. Trust me. In the beginning, I mentioned about underage smoking and what I would do to my daughter like if I ever found her to do such a thing. But if they're not like that, then what you do is, and they're trying to, like, you know, whatever to you, you know, they're trying to belittle you. Say, officer, what can I do then, please? Because I tried multiple things. I even told my child, please wait till they're 21. So it's not like I've told them that they can't smoke. I just told them they have to wait. So please explain to me what to do. And then they'll try to explain it to you. All right, so now with the envelope, I've been asking you guys to write a letter to this address here. This is the address. Now, one thing, when you're writing with a pen and you make a mistake, you just put a single line through it. When you go to, when you're in middle school, they should teach you that. You don't put like you don't scribble or anything. Okay, tranquilo. Okay, ya me voy, perdón. I had a suggestion. Okay. Instead of doing all these YouTube things, you should have find a way to get in, and you should have to pay for your doctor and your medication. Okay. Y yo estamos que no podemos pagar más nada porque estamos sin dinero. Ya hasta pagar el móvil nos está costando trabajo. Pero yo lo estoy ayudando con... No es que tú no me entiendes lo que yo te digo. Ok. Sí, yo apliqué. Laura me sugirió, Alexandra me sugirió que yo hiciera esto. Entonces, esa es la única razón por la que lo estoy haciendo. Porque tu mamá está dormida todavía. Yo sé, pero yo puedo entender. Ok, está bien. Entonces, si no tiene dinero, no tiene dinero. Es fácil, está así tan fácil. Okay, so in an envelope, there's usually 3 sections. And if you understand your writing, it usually goes through a machine and reads it really fast. It actually can take pictures of it now, and you can have it sent to your email. That way you get to know what mail's coming into you before it actually comes. You got to go to USPS.com. Yes, .com, because it's a private entity. Even though it used to be federal, the only thing that's federal now are the vehicles. Okay, so with this is considered the return address. So here you put your name, your address, and your name and your address. So I just started with something real quick. I put, please hire David Guevara. The address I put 2600, and then you see I made a mistake, so I just put a line, and then the right word was county road, comma, Lakeland, Florida 33811. Okay, and now the attn, that means attention, and then I put the names of the people, so whomever sees it can open it. But more than likely, this is the big mamu. So but most of the time, the big mamu will just want to do what they want to do. So they'll say, "Hey, Selva, open this for me," or something like that. So I put attention. So here we got Samuel, Selva, Amaro, ¿cómo está? Simeon, Gallegos, and Ross. And then the address goes underneath, 1659 North. I made another mistake. I put HAT when I missed an I, so I just put a line through it. And I spelled it right, HIATUS Road, Pembroke, Pines, Florida, 33026. And then up here, I put place stamp here. Forever stamps, you can put just one forever stamp. If not, if you have different like stamps that are like priced differently, you have to find the current price of sending an envelope, and it usually costs up to whatever it costs. It can weigh 28 ounces. That's the maximum. And then I got the letters here, which I'm just going to show them to you real quick. They were written in different pens. This is a 1.0 ink, and this is a 0.7. And now I'm going to show you pictures to finish the rest. Again, this was just the first letter I wrote really quickly. It doesn't necessarily have to follow this. You could just write whatever you like, but just please be kind and ask them nicely if they could employ me. I just learned that around 1,500 hours that today is the 8th, not the 9th. Okay, I wrote this with a 0.7 thinner ink. To whom it may concern, please consider hiring David Guevara. He has an 11-year-old daughter who means the world to him, and having a formal job will not only allow him to buy her what she needs, but it also sets an example of the importance of being a hard worker. Of the last 15 years employed, Dave has worked 15 of them informally and between 8 to 10 formally. He had to quit his last job because his common-law spouse became disabled and could no longer walk. Therefore, the responsibility of walking Mariah to and from school became his. And it just so happened that his last job finished around 9 to 10 a.m. He was a DSD helper, which was an informal employment. In order to provide with the little he's able to, he has been doing gig work. Unfortunately, he sold his car a while back ago to pay for his common law to go to a health clinic, with the hopes that her life would become better. Now I actually beg, that you help David's life become better as well. Thank you for your time and consideration, John Doe. It would truly be a dream come true to join the 1570 Publix team. Please, if you do write a letter, just make sure that you ask kindly and that you are polite. Thank you.